Yes, now. So, Siddhartha, how has your day been so far?
Sir, it was good also, sir.
Okay, so what have you done till now from morning to right now?
Sir, I got up soon in the early morning around 6. I had my exercise and then I took a bath and then I had my breakfast. Then I went to the tuition, sir. After that, there was a meeting in the nearby place for our senior sir who was getting the farewell today, sir. So I went and attended there. After that, I had my lunch and then I waited for the interview, sir.
Okay, that's good to know. So, Siddhartha, so far you have attended a few classes and you have given your psychology tests. You have been to SSB once. Why do you
Yeah.
think you have not yet been recommended? What do you think are your weaknesses?
First of all, sir, I will be mentioning my weaknesses that, sir, it was my first attempt and I didn't know basics of the SSB. After reaching over there, I could know the processes and all that. Now I am pretty sure that I will be trying for getting recommended this time, sir.
Okay, but don't you think you should be aware of the procedure, aware of what happens inside the SSB before going? Why did you waste one attempt before even knowing what happens inside?
Sir, I was knowing the basic procedure, but not sure that like this fish market happens and people who are looking about the 15 OLQs. I was lacking of that only, sir.
Okay, so you think something wrong happened in the first attempt, but you know about the system, you are fairly confident to perform well. I see. So, Siddhartha, over the next half an hour or 45 minutes, I will be asking a variety of questions about your background, about your family, your education, your job, everything. So, be
Yes,
as simple and straight to the point as possible. I do not need your entire life story, only answers to my questions in a way which I am expecting. Clear?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I want to know about your academic performance from your 10th standard to your highest education level, your best and your worst subjects, the teachers whom you liked the most and why, your relationship with your friends and juniors, and how has your education been financed, and would you like to continue your education? If yes, in what field and how?
Starting from 10th, sir, I had my 10th in first class. After that, I went for a diploma in mechanical engineering in a government college only. It's Government Polytechnic, Koraput. Over there, I got 81 percentage. Then I was selected for the apprentice training in Hindustan Aeronautics Limited for the assembling of Su-30 engine. After that, I didn't get so much scope to get into the defense forces after doing the diploma. So I thought of doing the in general graduation. I did my graduation in chemistry honors. After that, uh, over I got 75 percentage. After that, I applied for the NCC special entry and went for SSB once. For my friends are concerned, sir, I have a limited friends only uh, because I don't want to so get so much attached, and after that, some friends leave and go. So I don't want that emotion to come into the life.
Okay, you have missed some questions. Would you want me to repeat them?
Yes, sir. If I missed, please pardon, sir.
So I asked you about your best and your worst subjects, about your teachers, and how was your
Sorry,
education financed?
sorry, sir. Sir, my best subject was social science, um, and I like the teachers too, sir.
Okay, and your education financed through?
Education finance, so sir, up to diploma, sir, my father was giving, sir, so
Mhm.
cash and all. But that some financial conditions arised. I could not pursue my BTech. I had planned for it, but I could not pursue it. But although I managed through my tuitions as I was doing it, although I
Mhm.
could manage.
Okay, I also asked, would you like to continue your education and how, in what subject?
Sir, if I get into the forces, I will be trying to complete my master's,
Okay, masters in.
master's in chemistry, sir. So that
Okay,
if I get a chance to teach students in forces also, I can teach them.
I see. Okay, let us assume if you don't get recommended, if you don't get into defense forces, would you still continue your studies and get into teaching?
Yes, sir. Sir, I will be planning to do my post graduation, that is master's in chemistry honors, and try for teaching line. Apart from that, I will be continuing my bachelor in education side by side.
Okay, so your goal is to become a teacher.
No, sir. First of all, sir, every life has two plans. That is plan A and plan B. For succeeding for plan A, we have to be keep the backup for plan B also. So I am looking for plan A. If although it is not being successful, sir, I will be trying going for plan B. Otherwise, I will be sticking to the plan A only.
Okay, so you are saying teaching is your plan A and defense forces is your plan B.
No, sir. To become officer in Indian Army is my plan A. And to if I could not achieve for some cases, I will be going for teaching lines, sir.
Okay, so since you are so ambitious and want to join the defense forces, what have you done till now to achieve your plan A? To make your plan A work so that you don't fall back to plan B? What have you done in your life till now?
Sir, I have attended the rally for Indian Army once, but after that, due to COVID and restrictions and all that, I could not go for the second rally also.
Okay, so you have already tried to become a soldier once.
Yes, sir.
So why didn't you get selected in that rally?
Sir, due to COVID, sir, the rally could not be conducted, sir. Twice it happened, same, sir. I have filled the form, but due to COVID, they cancelled two of the rallies too, sir.
Okay, so you have never attended, but you have applied.
Yes, sir. My admit card was downloaded, sir, but unfortunately, due to COVID and lockdown, sir, rallies were cancelled by Government of India.
I understood. So now, since COVID is gone, we have opened up
After that,
recruitment.
yes, sir. After that, Agniveer scheme came up, but uh, according to that scheme, I was not eligible for the Agniveer scheme, sir.
Why? Because you have passed that maximum age.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now you are eligible only for officer entries. That is why you are trying as per your age.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but what is your real motivation? Is it to join the defense forces as anything, as a soldier or as an officer, or you want to be
No, sir.
an officer specifically only?
No, sir. I want to be a officer specifically.
But you had also attended your recruitment rally, you had applied, you had got your admit card. Why
Sir,
did that happen?
I had a plan that if I get recruited as a soldier, I can after 2 years there is a regimental commission. So I can attend for the service entry and I could go for the SSB show.
Okay, so your ultimate goal was to become an officer, but you
Yes, sir.
wanted to get recruited first and then try through service entry.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you don't have that option. You have passed the age for soldier entries. You want to try for NCC entry.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so why haven't you attended any other SSBs other than NCC? You couldn't clear your written exams like CDS, AFCAT.
Yes, sir. I could not clear the CDS exam, sir, and I attended only for twice only CDS, sir. After that, this year also I tried for CDS 1 2023, but they have decreased their age to 24 age, sir.
Okay, how old are you then?
Sir, I will be 25 years by August, sir.
Okay, so you are only eligible for NCC entry now, or if you do not get through even this, you will be only left for territorial army then.
Sir, I will be eligible for Air Force also till 27 years. After that, only aim will be territorial army, sir.
Okay, Air Force until 27, which entry are you talking about?
Sir, logistics and administration group, sir.
Through AFCAT.
Yes, sir.
But you are unable to clear AFCAT, you didn't get through the cutoff. Can you do better?
Sir, it was little nearby, sir. Uh, but this time I will be trying to clear it.
Okay, that's good to know. All the best. Now, I would like to know about your current job. What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it? And what are the pros and cons of being in teaching profession in general? And if given a chance, would you still continue teaching kids, or would you want to study and become a professor in chemistry, or do your PhD and become a full-time professor in some university or something like that?
Sir, now as I am idle, so I am trying to teach some small kids from class, sir. But if I get a chance, I will be doing my masters and all, sir. Uh, um, and I will be going for the professional line, sir. And the pros and cons are that it is little bit time taking because during the vacation time, most of the students go to their native places, and I have to be in my house and to prepare for this only, sir.
Okay, now that you are trying for defense forces, since you are staying, uh, no, not working and
Yes,
having a lot of free time at home, you are teaching kids
yes,
for some and as a hobby, correct?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so ultimately you want to become a full-time professor in chemistry, or if possible, join defense forces. That was your first preference.
Yes, sir.
Understood. Uh, Tell me about your family now. Who all stay in your home? Uh, what is your relationship like with each member in your family? Whenever you get any problem, who is the first person you go to? And as a family, what activities do you do together on a routine basis, like watching TV together or chit chatting, anything like that? And
Uh,
what would be your advice to your sibling?
okay, sir. Sir, in my home, we are a small family: father, mother, and a small sister. Uh, Father and mother are freelance tutors, uh, um, and mother is a housewife too. And my sister is working in software companies at Bangalore. Uh, Sir, the works we do are during my leisure time. I help my father and mother like bringing some groceries and vegetables from the market, like cleaning houses and all, washing clothes, like this. And during the free time when we are all together, we tried for uh, means what I all lack. My father suggests that you lack in this area. You can you improve it so that you will be signing in the future. And when I face any problems, sometimes I go to my mother most of the times, but at sometimes I approach my father so that he can help me out. Uh, the question arises, why mother? Then because if I go to father, sometimes understanding the problem, he gets suddenly angry on me. So I fear to approach directly to my father. Before that, I go to my mother.
Okay. I also asked you what would be one advice you will give your sibling.
Sibling that to stay calm only, sir. He suddenly gets hyper sometimes when and irritated. If sometimes number of jobs are given to do, he gets irritated and says that I can do and all that. So, and
Okay.
I try to suggest that to become and help him to understand the topic that you have to help the household works. Sir.
Okay. So you said she is working as a software engineer or IT professional in Bangalore. You still want her to help in household work? Doesn't that sound a little patriarchal?
No, sir. Uh, there, when she is at home, sir, I want to suggest her, because when she is at home, she doesn't want to work because mother is working. So let her do as it is. She
Okay.
has
So
that sort of mentality now, but she has, as my suggestions, she has much changed. Recently, only I visited Bangalore to meet her, so she has much changed a lot. Before she was means she didn't want to do any types of household works, but now she involves her.
okay. So how do you help your mother yourself in household work when you are at home?
Uh, Sir, I do the household work by washing the clothes, means bringing water and cleaning means sweeping and mopping the house.
Okay. Do you do this every day or once in a while?
No, sir, not every day, but most of the times I get a chance to do these types of works.
Okay. So you help your mother in your free time for her
Yes,
to reduce her workload. That's good to
yes,
know.
sir.
Now, I would like to know you as a person, Siddhartha. Tell me about your hobbies and interests, what you like to do in your free time, and if you have any special talents, how proficient are you in them, and up to what level you have participated. Tell me about your reading habits and watching habits. That is TV shows, movies, social media, anything of that kind. And what things you like and what things you dislike in those activities.
Sir, my hobbies are means traveling and exploring new places, making new friends over social media. And
Where have
apart
you
from that,
where
sir,
all have you traveled till now?
Sir, I have visited some of the places like Manali, Guwahati, Bangalore, Visakhapatnam, Bhubaneswar, and number of places, Puri and all in Odisha. And nearby town, like I stay in Koraput and I have visited like the Devmali, Rani Duduma. Sir, there are number of waterfalls and hill stations here. Sir.
Okay, I asked you many.
Yes, sir. Sir, in leisure times, I prefer to watch movies, sir. Uh, the most of the thing I dislike is that, sir, the fighting scenes only. Uh, the next is that, sir, you asked me about my special achievements. Sir, during my NCC, sir, I got selected for inter-directorate shooting competition, and I am a sharp shooter over there, sir.
Okay,
And and also as a mountaineer, sir. I visited Manali and I have completed my basic mountaineering from Abimas Manali, sir, and from HMI Darjeeling, the advanced mountaineering course, sir.
that's good to know. But you said you dislike fighting scenes in movies, but after you get selected as a defense officer, you'll always be doing those things only. So how will you manage that?
Sir, in the movies they not like that, sir. I dislike that fighting particularly, but sir, fighting for a silly purpose is that I don't like.
Okay, so what
Like
kind of person do
like
you
a,
want to fight?
some of the persons will be teasing a girl, and they will be and the hero comes and that fighting starts.
So you think if
And
some people are teasing a girl, then the hero should not go and fight them?
no, sir, not like that. But they knowingly they will be teasing so that the hero will be coming to fight with us. Intentionally, they will be trying to make the hero a hyper one.
Okay, so if you were the hero, what would you do in that situation?
Uh, Sir, I would try to intervene over the matter, sir, and I will try to see that girl who is being teased over there, sir.
How? How will you save her?
Uh, by making understanding them, if the cases comes to the fighting, sir, I will be trying to avoid much of that, but even that also, I will be trying to see so minimal fights, sir.
They are bad people. They are already teasing a girl. So do you think they'll listen to your moral lectures and say yes, okay, we are realizing our mistakes and we'll become good people? And will they do that, or will they start fighting with you?
Mostly they will be starting fighting with me, sir.
So exactly what happens in the movie scene. You dislike that, and you are also doing the same thing.
But situation is like that, sir. We have to, sir. Anyhow,
So you will
the
also
thing,
go eventually try to convince them, but if they don't get convinced, you will fight.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's
The
what every
the sir.
that is what every movie is showing.
Yes, sir. Means that the thing the most we dislike are will happen with us only, sir. Most of the times.
I didn't understand.
Means that sir, there is something like that, sir. The thing which we dislike the most happens with us only.
Okay, let us leave it there. You didn't mention about your reading habits. I asked you about it.
Sir, reading habits means, sir, I mm, I just prefer to read only the books of students. Only that, sir. Means, sir, I when I sit to read, I get confused and like that. So I keep the book over there and just go out.
So you are not an avid reader. You don't enjoy reading.
Not always, sir.
Okay, that is fair enough. Not everyone likes reading. So what do you like the most then? Uh, Given a free
But
time.
but after the SSB is concerned, now I am um, bothered about my reading skills and all that, so that I can improve. And number of books are related to it, so that I can improve my skills, my personality development, and my talking and lecture skills and all that. Sir, I find that books are good. I just started, means I got a collection of books like the in India's Most Fearless. There are 3 volumes. The Brave Stories. I have not started yet, but I will be starting from today, sir.
Okay, so tell me about one book you have read recently then.
Frankly to say, but I have not read any one of them, sir.
Okay, so for the past few
Sir,
days
I
or
have
let's recent times, you haven't read any books.
no, sir. Sir, I have collected the books, sir, but not started yet. But I will be starting soon, sir. Means today only, sir.
Why haven't you started till now?
Because sir, I felt that reading books makes me not comfortable like that, sir. So I didn't touch these books also. But when I realized that books give me much knowledge, and there are like inspiring stories and all that, so I felt like that. No, I have to make an habit to read books, so that I can know about the past soldiers, the most famous personalities, how they lived their life and all that stuff.
Okay, let us forget reading books. Do you follow news every day?
Sir, due to disturbances in houses, sir, the television has been disrupted. And there is no one to see television in our house, so I don't go for news, sir.
I didn't ask you whether you watch TV news. I said, do you follow news every day? You have a smartphone, you have internet connection, you use social media every day. Do you think following news is a difficult thing?
No, sir.
Then why are you giving me these stupid reasons?
Sorry, sir.
I don't want your sorry. Tell me why you are not following news, or do you do it or not?
No, sir, I didn't follow, sir, the news, sir.
Okay, the reason is not TV not working or something like that because you are not interested. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So that should have been your answer, right? Okay. Not an issue. Reading news is also not a very compulsory thing, or you don't need to do it every day. I understand that. Let me ask some basic questions about the Indian Armed Forces or our country in general, which any defense aspirant usually knows. Tell me, what is the assault rifle which every Indian infantry soldier uses?
Sir, INSAS, sir. INSAS and
Okay, INSAS and
AKM, sir.
AKM. What is AKM?
Yes. Sir, that is AK-47 and AK-103, sir.
Okay. So, do you know now we are moving away from INSAS and introducing a new standard infantry weapon. Do you know which weapon is that?
Yes, sir, that is AK-103, sir.
Okay. AK-103 is of which origin? Which countries does it come from?
Sir, sir, I am not sure about it, sir.
Okay, no problem. Tell me, what is the capital state? Sorry, capital city of Nagaland?
Kohima, sir.
Kohima.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who is the president of Brazil?
Sorry, sir. I don't remember.
Okay, no problem. What is your motivation to join defense forces?
Uh, Sir, motivation is that that uniform, sir. The uniform gives immense pride, uh, and the to say I forgot, sir.
This is not something of general knowledge nature or something. This is about yourself. Why do you want to join the army? This is something you don't need to remember. You should know it.
No, sir. Means, sir, that line which I want to say, sir, that is I could not interpret, sir.
It's okay. Relax, take your time, and tell me why truly you want to join the Indian Armed Forces.
Um, Sir, true to say that uh, the uniform gives that immense pleasure and pride to serve for the motherland,
Okay.
and being a officer or soldier in the army or in the defense forces will be of great pride, sir.
Okay. Any
The,
other reason?
no, sir, this much only, sir.
Okay. Siddhartha, for the past half an hour or a little more than that, I have been asking you many questions. I have troubled you a lot, I think.
No, sir,
Uh,
nothing, sir. And I have, apart from the asking you, sir, questions, sir, I got to know my drawbacks from somewhere that I am lacking somewhere, like reading and going through the current affairs and all. Sir, I will be soon.
you need to work on them. You need to work upon them.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Regardless
sir.
of will be an officer or not, these are things which you need to know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got to know, sir, basic questions. Sir, I have to be much acquainted with the current affairs, sir. Sir, I am lacking over there, sir.
Okay, good realization. Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
Okay, then, Siddhartha, it was a pleasure interacting with you. I hope you two felt the same.
Yes, sir.
Let us meet again in the conference. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Siddhartha, you can stop recording. I'll share your